Okay, so we are beginning our online international education fair and the webinar is about to start. I can see we have about 100 students. I want to thank you for joining us today. I hope this is going to be a useful information when you're going to be attending. Till the end of the webinar, you will be able to learn about the scholarships, application fee waivers, the COVID-19 updates, and many more. So watch till the end and ask any question that you have. I hope it's going to be worth. Thanks.
Brief introduction about SUNY Oswego. And I want to talk a little bit about how Oswego is dealing with this COVID-19 craziness around the world in terms of accepting applicants for fall and beyond. So I love this photo. This encapsulates fall or autumn in central New York right now. So fall is beautiful. This is our campus. It's very green, a lot of trees. I just want to get into a little bit about what our university represents and where we're located and kind of our program offerings. So we'll start with that. So I represent the State University of New York at Oswego. Everyone's heard of New York. Probably not a lot of people have heard of Oswego because Oswego is a small city, really only 18,000 people in this particular city or suburb. And in this area, there is a university. It's part of the State University of New York system. Probably a lot of you have heard about SUNY, maybe even some other SUNY colleagues are presenting during this event. The SUNY system is composed of 64 different college campuses and university campuses within the state of New York. And we're going to get into a little bit later what that looks like on a map. Oswego is one of these universities. We were founded in 1861, so we've been around a really long time. We have exceptional programs at the bachelor and master's level in STEM, business, and the arts. So by arts, we mean like communication, broadcasting, graphic design, things like that, as well as traditional arts. But what we really excel in is STEM and business. So everyone will know STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. We'll get into those program offerings a little bit later. As I mentioned, and you can tell by our name, we're part of the prestigious State University of New York system. And at Oswego in particular, we really pride ourselves on being able to offer a world-class education at an affordable price. Okay, by the numbers, we have over 110 academic programs available, as I said, at the bachelor's or master's level. We have about 8,000 students at the university. So that is, in terms of an American education, that's like a small to medium-sized institution. The numbers at the bottom, so the student to faculty ratio and the class size, are really indicative of the personalized attention that our students get when they come to Oswego. So we have a student to faculty ratio of 18:1. So we have a ton of faculty members on campus, and our class sizes are very small, 24 students in a class on average. So what does this mean? This means with small class sizes, you have a lot of opportunities for research. You have opportunities to work one-on-one with your professors, more internship opportunities, and we see this all the time with our students, particularly when they are driven and motivated, is that they really form great connections with their faculty members, which lead to jobs and other amazing opportunities. In terms of our international student population, we currently have 262 international students from over 45 different countries around the world. Those would include India, Nepal, South Korea, Spain, Australia, Canada, China, really from all over the world. And usually we would be recruiting face-to-face in these areas at this time. Of course, we're not able to do that, so we're reaching out to you virtually to let you know a little bit about Oswego in this way. Okay, the one thing that I love about Oswego's location is that we have a gorgeous lakeside campus. So our actual campus is located right on Lake Ontario. So it's a gorgeous port city of Oswego. Again, a very small population, so it's very safe and very affordable area because it's not in a huge city. So it's very affordable and again, really secure. And then we are 5 hours north of New York City. And I want to see, can I figure out how to do a spotlight? Can you all see that? Right? Okay, so in the middle of this area, I'm sorry, let me, you know what, I can't do it. I won't get that fancy. So where that little hat is in New York State, that's where Oswego is located. New York City is to the southeast. We're basically 5 hours northwest of New York City. We're probably 4.5 hours from Toronto in Canada. And as you can see, we're right on one of the Great Lakes. In terms of just our rankings, we're consistently ranked as one of America's best colleges and one of the best value colleges. We were recently also ranked within the top 10 best public colleges within the northern half of the United States for our region. Again, one of the best value colleges in the country consistently. Now I want to get into what I think is a really fun area, and that is talking about all of our amazing programs that we offer. I imagine that a lot of the students out there probably want to study the sciences, so science, technology, engineering. And I want to talk about those specifically because this is really where Oswego's strengths lie. So in terms of our science degrees, by far the most popular degree that we offer, or degrees, would be biology, biochemistry, and chemistry. We also have an amazing computer science program. These are all at the bachelor's level. So within engineering as well, we have what's called electrical and computer engineering. You've probably heard of that as simply ECE, and also software engineering. So in terms of our science facilities, we are really top notch. So we have on our campus, we have a nanotechnology lab, we have a microbiology lab right on our campus. For computer science students, we have a robotics lab, we have a virtual reality lab, we have a planetarium on campus. You get the idea. There's a lot of amazing equipment that students can use from their first year at our university to really like touch, put their hands on, use, and get that practical experience, which is so, so important. We also have an excellent School of Business. So we are what it's called AACSB accredited. That is kind of the gold standard or the highest accreditation in the world for business schools or universities. We offer an exceptional degree in accounting, another degree in business administration, which is very, very popular, finance, marketing, operations management and supply chain, human resource management, and risk management and insurance. So you'll see here there are kind of broader degrees. So business administration gives you a little bit of everything. You'll study not just administration type of topics or managerial topics, but also finance, marketing, accounting, etc. But then we have really, really specific degrees. So human resource management, we are one of the only SUNY institutions to offer risk management and insurance as its own major. So these are really good practical careers for you to develop right in your bachelor's studies. I'm going to skip over our School of Education. We have a broad portfolio of education programs. They tend not to be very popular with our students from South Asia, but if you want to learn more about them, please get in touch with me. School of Communication, Media, and the Arts. I've seen recently a lot of our students from India, specifically from the capital region, are kind of interested as much in the sciences as they are in communications. So we have an excellent broadcasting and mass communication degree. We have several TV station studios on campus and radio stations that, again, students can use from the first year they are on campus. You don't have to wait till your senior year, your master's, in order to use that equipment. We have journalism, music, theater, public relations, graphic design, a nationally ranked, a nationally recognized art program, etc. We have some graduate programs as well. I'm not sure if we have many graduate or master's students in the audience, but our most popular degrees in this area tend to be human-computer interaction, which is a degree that is designed to help students with mobile app development, software development, web design, and user experience, or UX UI. We also have what's called biomedical and health informatics, which is a degree that combines statistics and biology to further the healthcare industry. And we have several MBA programs, so Masters in Business Administration as well. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, we have state-of-the-art facilities at Oswego, so computational and nanotechnology labs, a molecular biology lab, we have a greenhouse, we have an ecological research field station, 3D printers, a forensic anthropology lab. All of these are right on our campus. And I mention these facilities specifically because Oswego is a small to medium-sized institution with a lot of equipment and a lot of high-tech facilities. Because we are small, I think personally we are small enough to offer you the opportunity to work with this equipment from your first year in college, but still big enough that we have all of these excellent resources. So SUNY Oswego in that sense is a great fit for a lot of students who want that hands-on practical experience. Okay, for time costs, I'm just gonna cut down a little bit. So student life, we have a vibrant campus community. I actually live on campus. I'm not living on campus now, but I actually live in our international student dormitory. It's called Hart Hall Global Living and Learning Community. It is an amazing place to live. On every floor of that building, you have a professor or a faculty member or someone like me who's going to help you choose your classes, help you get registered, help you move into another room if you want to help situate you within the campus community, introduce you to clubs and organizations. It's a wonderful place to live, and a lot of our international students and our American students who are interested in global studies live there. So Hart Hall, it's a great place. We have no shortage of on-campus residence halls and dormitories, by the way. Our campus is very safe. We have 24-hour campus police, controlled dormitory access, etc. We have over 200 different clubs and organizations on campus. So those range from the Young Investors Club to the Entrepreneurs Club to the Black Engineers Club to we have a photography club on campus to sports clubs. So whatever you are interested in, if there's not a club for it, I'm sure you can start one. Which reminds me, we don't have a cricket club yet. I see students playing it in the parking lot. We need to get one set up. Okay. Experiential learning. How much time do I have? I don't have a lot of time left. I will say experiential learning, I've talked about this. We have a lot of opportunities for research at our university and abroad. and in other parts of the United States, because we have plenty of faculty and top-notch equipment for use. And we also offer excellent programs for internships and cooperative, what are called cooperative programs or co-ops, with over 1,000 local, national, and international partnerships. So you get hands-on experience and meet people who are going to be able to offer you a job after college. All right, some of our recent internship placements include Google, Viacom, ESPN, NASA, Citibank. Walt Disney World is apparently the most fun internship ever. Criteria, you have to have at least a 2.5 out of 4.0 GPA. You do not have to take the SAT. Generally, yes, you will have to provide either a TOEFL or IELTS score. We are also working on accepting Duolingo English tests, because I know a lot of you probably signed up for TOEFL or IELTS, probably IELTS, and it was canceled. So we want you to be able to take these sort of exams from the comfort of your own home. I know that TOEFL is doing some at-home tests now. But that's one way that we're responding to the COVID-19 pandemic, is to make sure that we're kind of flexible in the scores that you show and the different types of exams that you have to take for admission. Okay. Application process is very simple. I'm the one who helps you with it. If you need any help, you just complete either a SUNY or common application. You submit your transcript, or rather your guidance counselor or someone from your high school emails it to me, and I upload it to your online application. You send me your English proficiency scores, and with those 3 pieces of information, you are all set to have an admissions decision made. After that, we just need things for your I-20, like a passport, photo, and proof of financial support. Which brings me to our cost per year. So for a bachelor's level student, you're looking at about $35,000 for tuition, your living expenses, your books, your health insurance, your room, your meals, everything. However, most of our international students are automatically, at the bachelor's level, are automatically awarded a $9,000 scholarship every single year. The only exception is if you live off campus. So if you live off campus, it goes down to $6,000. Every other international student is awarded $9,000 at the undergraduate or bachelor's level every single year. So the cost per year for the majority of our international students is more like $26,000 a year. On top of that, if you've taken the SAT or if you plan to take the SAT, you can qualify for more scholarships on top of that, ranging from another $750 a year to $5,000 a year. There's also a co-op scholarship that's available in addition to all of this, and there's also a transfer student scholarship. For master's students, our cost per tuition, our cost per year is about $36,000 to $37,000 a year, but we do have some scholarships and many graduate assistants.
So this brings us to the end of the webinar. I hope the information that you have gained today is going to be useful for you for making an application to the university. If you still have any question or any query about applying to the university, then you contact one of the Study Metro representative. Thank you so much again for joining this webinar. Have a good one.